Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be back with NIAC again. Treat and I have known each other now 10 years, unbelievably. And I think, when was NIAC set up? Let's see. 2002. Okay, so not long after he started the organization. And I admire so much what you do. As you know, the effort to support the JCPOA, to keep it from being blocked by Congress, took a lot of organizations and a lot of individuals, but I think you played a really, really important role. So you should be very proud of yourselves for the actions that you took. This is going to be a great panel. We're waiting for, let's see, Sanam to get her mic on, and Javad I saw earlier. Yeah, I'm waiting for my Persians. But why don't I begin by introducing them? I know you all probably know who they are and you have their biographies, but I'll just do a brief introduction and then we'll get started on the panel. Sanam Naraghi Anderlini is one of the world's most respected experts on gender and security. She's co-founder of the International Civil Society Action Network, a US-based NGO dedicated to supporting civil society activism in peace and security in conflict-affected countries. For over a decade, she's been a leading international advocate, researcher. Sanam, come here if you would, right there, yeah. Trainer, writer on conflict prevention and peace building, working with women worldwide. In 2000, she was among civil society drafters of UN Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace, and security. Between 2002 and 2005, she directed the Women Waging Peace Policy Commission and led groundbreaking field research on women's contributions to conflict prevention, security, and peacemaking in 12 countries. Since 2005, she's been providing strategic guidance and training to key UN agencies, the UK government, and NGOs worldwide, including as lead consultant. Javad, would you sit here, please, actually? Yeah, thanks. No, they've put my mic on this side, so I'm going to have to sit there. Thank you. Strategic guidance and training to key UN agencies, the UK government, and NGOs worldwide, including as lead consultant of a UNDP global initiative on gender, community, security, and social cohesion. And then we have the wonderful Houman Majd, who I think I first met in Tehran, probably when he was running around trying to help NBC, yeah? Oh, no. We met when President Khatami came. That's when we first met, when President Khatami was allowed to travel. You remember those days? Before 2009. I think it was in 2006 when he made a tour of the United States. That's when we first met. But I'm most used to seeing Houman running around in Tehran trying to help Ann Curry and various other people get interviews with senior Iranian officials. But as you know, he's also an author and a journalist in his own right. He's written for every important publication known to man, including Newsweek, The New Yorker, New York Times, New Republic, Los Angeles Times, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And he's the author of many books, The Ayatollah Begs to Differ, The Ayatollah's Democracy, and his last book, The Ministry of Guidance Invites You Not to Stay, which was published in 2013. Wonderful title. And last but definitely not least is another old friend, Javad Salih Isfahani, a professor of economics at Virginia Tech and the Dubai Initiative Fellow at the Belfer Center for Science and International Affairs at Harvard's John F. Kennedy School of Government. He's focused much of his research on demographic economics, energy economics, the economies of Iran and the Middle East, and he's the author of 4 books, including After the Spring, Economic Transition,